I'm not getting my fix. I set about my dopamine and realized that with my AuDHD and borderline personality that it is as if I were a junkie. Or as we used to say about smoking, how it ruled you in your time in 7-minute increments. I do have to have near everything I do be fun or inspired. And to look at that as though it were getting in the way of living my life, I feel tremendous anxiety as opposed to realizing it's how I'm wired. But all the guilt and programming that I've had throughout my life rests on this knife edge. It comes clear when I state that I'm not doing the things on my list in the time that I have because I'm busy trying to find a certain high. I need to process this because it has all of my bugaboos wrapped up in that bag. But now I have to pee and I do have to start readying for the day. And will I get back to this? Perhaps, since I'm writing it down in my diary, but still I need to cement. I need to articulate this thought, getting my fix. I'm not getting my fix. My family seem the kind that could just get up and do something, just do your homework. It's simple, just get your chore done and you're free. And I would always use their words, resist to be lazy, hooked on a certain dopamine, I suppose, throughout my life. Rather than I don't know what, just getting it done, just doing it, just living without the chemical addiction. So when they say medication will help, will it? And I was tempted to say cure it, but there's nothing to cure, but more importantly to know myself and adapt to the needs of the world, which is all any of us do. Anyway, interesting. So if AuDHD and borderline personality exists, and these are simply a difference in wiring, the first thing that comes to mind is, well then, that is different than normal. But then that sets up normal as a baseline as opposed to an alternative wiring. I'm suffering being hip in a square world, square as a baseline. Then I'm different, and it goes right back to what I should just get over it. A mind over matter become normal, which is what I'm feeling is the programming of my upbringing, childhood. Whereas if I'm simply wired differently, then I've done very well surviving in a normal world. But that's so simply because I'm so lucky. I think my childlike enthusiasm, recognizing my tribe, blessing because this one's a heavy lift. I'm finally scratching all of the inner workings of my programming and stuff sloughed off. Now see, I'm running late. You need to hop in the shower and get going with a certain amount of rush when I could have done this an hour ago and been ahead with my schedule, maybe thought this through, but not putting it down, it would have been lost. So because of my neurodivergency, I opted to get my dopamine. God damn, I got my dopamine. And now I feel I've gotten enough out of real life and my creative drive. I can do the boring shit that needs to be done. I think I've done it. I've been my own psychologist, physician, healed myself. God damn, nicely put, nicely done. That'll do, pig, I love you. It's a good life, alright, with a junkie's mindset as a biological normality. Let's go do this with others, though. So because of my neurodivergency, I opted to get my dopamine. God damn, I got my dopamine. And now I feel I've gotten enough out of real life and my creative drive. I can do the boring shit that needs to be done. I think I've done it. I've been my own psychologist, physician, healed myself. God damn, nicely put, nicely done. That'll do, pig, I love you. It's a good life, alright, with a junkie's mindset as a biological normality. Let's go do this with others.